Mandy Rose pinned Becky Lynch with a roll-up in 2 minutes. The announcers were making it a point to talk about Becky being in a slump, and so it seems like it's part of the story they're trying to tell. I can only hope it's the start of a storyline that builds to her starting to win, kind of like Johnny Gargano in NXT. Johnny Gargano was losing and losing and losing, and he was ready to hang it up. He thought, look, I can't hang. I don't belong here. All of a sudden, he started winning matches, and before long, he was the number one contender for the championship. And he had, one of the best, actually, if we're talking about the match with Cien Almas, had what I thought was the best match in NXT history. He didn't win the title, but it was a great story to follow along with. And, Gargano's one of those guys, kind of the scrappy underdog. It's easy for people to get behind him. People genuinely like him. I get the impression people genuinely like Becky Lynch. And they want to root for her, but, they've not given us a reason to really do that. And I hope this is the start of something that leads to maybe a championship win over Carmella at SummerSlam. Because I think, Becky Lynch is one of those names that's been severely underappreciated on the roster and underutilized for a while now. If it's a matter of her just having to wait her turn, there's nothing wrong with her. There's no heat on her. It's just not her turn. And we just don't have a role for her right now, but we'll kind of come back to you at a certain point. Then okay, but they need to tell that story, I think, as the underdog who kind of falls on tough times, starts doubting herself, and then starts winning matches, and she gets the crowd behind her, and all the way to her big title win at SummerSlam.